the application by John Walubengo, Dr. Joseph Sevilla, and Martin Mirero, seeking leave to be joined in the petition as friends of the court, and also allowed was the application to admit on record the replying affidavits of Juliana Cherera, Justice Nyang'aya, Francis Wanderi, and Irene Masit. So that's the latest development as we head to 11 a.m. where the pre-trial conference of this presidential election petition is expected to begin. And of course, tomorrow, the hearing will be happening where the judges of the Supreme Court will be sitting down to hear from both and all the other parties interested in this petition and what that means for the country in the next 1 week up until Monday, where the verdict is expected to happen as per the constitutional timelines. I don't know, Prof. I mean, so this is the latest developments. You have that petition by Moses Kuria being thrown out. Some of these other petitioners also seeking to be enjoined in the petition have been accepted. This is what probably we will likely be seeing today.
Yes, definitely. I think there are quite a number of petitions that were sent to Supreme Court, and some of them are really just nuisance petitions, if you can look at them that way. That people doing political posturing, or some of them just wanting to appear on camera at the Supreme Court, filing these applications and so on and so forth. And I think that is the first order of business for Supreme Court, to actually separate those peripheral, inconsequential petitions and focus on the core of this particular case. Otherwise, I mean, if you start spending time and resources and energy listening to those, given the strict timelines of the Supreme Court, you may not be able to get to the substance of the issues that are being raised. And I think so far, Kenyans have a lot of confidence in the Supreme Court, not just in terms of the judgments they've given in the past, despite some parties not being too happy with them. But generally, both in terms of the processes and in terms of the judgments they've actually given, generally, I think that's one institution that has so far been beyond reproach, like Caesar's wife. And I think so far the way they're doing this is actually quite. We may not necessarily get into the details as to why some of these cases were thrown out or not, but again, in the public eye, it was quite clear that quite a number of these cases were filed not necessarily because of merit as exactly were, but were filed because of political interests, political posturing, or just wanting to be associated with one side or the other. Unfortunately, of course, we throw so much garbage at the Supreme Court and waste their time looking at the substance of issues. Yeah, because they must pick up that garbage, have a good reason for removing it and throw it out. But of course, I think it's starting to be a bit more sanitary, and we expect a little bit clearer ways in terms of both the petitioners and the petitions that are there. I think the next thing would be to consolidate some of these cases because of the prayers and the issues that are actually being raised, and they're pushing this even to the friends of court, so that again, not everybody should just be your friend. They should be adding value from a layman
to that
point of view. Yes,
right. I want to pick up from where Achieng left off, and Prof, I'll still stay with you.
Right.
But also circling back to an analysis report here on the Standard by Dennis Kabara. Very interesting point here. He says, beneath all of whatever is happening is a fast-growing national realization that the Supreme Court decision notwithstanding, that this presidency thing divides us far more than it unites us. I don't know if you are of the same opinion when we're looking at the presidency and where its place is when it comes to our democracy as a country.
It's quite interesting, and I think some of the people around Azimio have always been against the presidency, put it that way. In fact, I mean, if you follow the trajectory of these people, particularly the Right Honorable Raila Odinga